Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Layla and this is Layla Crochet. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Today I'm bringing you 55 Halloween crochet patterns. Now Halloween, it's my favourite time of year. My dog's next to me, she's just licking. It's my favourite time of year and genuinely I'm so excited for this Halloween. Me and my friend is throwing a Harry Potter themed Halloween party, so we're going as Death Eaters this year. Halloween, I love it, I love it, I love it. So yeah, but before we get into the video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below, that would be absolutely amazing. I'm wearing my cardigan that I made. I think I mentioned it a few videos ago and I was like, oh, I'll wear it in a video. So this is a hexagon cardigan. Now I don't like mine very baggy. This is actually quite baggy for me on how I make my hexagon cardigans normally. Yeah, so that's probably why, like, I always think like mine look really small when it comes to this, but it's because I don't like that. I don't know why, but then I'm making a jumper that's oversized and that's fine, but for some reason with the cardigans I don't like that. Who knows. But this is the Hayfield Spirit Chunky in Casper. It took me 5 balls and a 9mm hook that I used with it. But I really like how my sleeves came out. Like, they're exactly how I envisioned them. I haven't actually blocked it yet though. I've got my steamer down there. I need to give it a wave. Yeah. Anyway, that's not what you're here for. So as per usual in these videos, I have a Pinterest board. It will be linked down below and you can click on that, and all of the pins I've gone through myself and just made sure that it's not like, you know, those like scammy Pinterest things where it's like, here's a free blanket pattern and you click on it. It literally happened to me last night. I was researching, I was looking for stuff for another video and it was like free Christmas blankets. Clicked on it and it was a YouTube video on how to make a card. Well, that wasn't what I asked for, was it? So yeah, I have gone through and checked everything. We're going to split it into sections. So we've got bags, we've got homeware, we've got amigurumi, we've got granny squares, we've got wearables, and we've got tapestries. So I will split the video up, make markers so you can kind of see what section we're on. Yeah, let's go baby. Okay, so first up on our list is the Glenda Ghost Bag, free crochet pattern by Divine Debris. I think it's Debris. It's Debris, isn't it? Yeah, I had a go at this. So I haven't made the bag, but when I was learning tapestry crochet, this came up. And I thought, oh, that looks really simple because it's just 2 colours. I'll put a picture up. I used like completely the wrong wool, so it came out like this big. But it was really, really good to like practice, and it's how I found out that I prefer to follow a chart over the written instructions when it comes to tapestry. But I just think this bag is so cool, and I do still really want to make like the proper version of it. Just haven't got around to it yet. Next up is this Sally's patchwork bag by 9 Inspired, and I love this. I love Nightmare Before Christmas. I know, cliche. She used to be an emo and she loves Nightmare Before Christmas. But I do. Yeah, I just really like this bag, and I also think you could probably take these squares and make them a bit bigger and probably like make a jumper out of it as well. I mean, obviously you'd need like a base of a jumper pattern, but I reckon you could do that with these squares. You just need the base pattern. Next is this Trick or Treat crochet candy corn bag from Lovable Loops Crochet, and I just think this is cute, and I just think it could be used for like trick or treating or something. You could use it for storage, you could use it for shopping. It's like a good versatile bag for the Halloween season. Next up, from my favourite patterns, we have this Halloween crochet tote bag tutorial, and it's got these cute little pumpkins and ghosts on there. And again, like, you could make it this style of bag, but because it's the granny squares, you could make any style of granny square bag with these squares. You could make a cardigan, a jumper, whatever you wanted. I just think it's really, again, a really good versatile pattern. This one I love. This is a paid for pattern, but I love it. It's the Jack-o'-lantern crochet bag by Zot Crochet, and I love it. I've made one of these styles of bags out of the Red Heart Granny Square yarn, but I just love the creativity. Like, I would never ever have looked at one of those bags and thought that would make a really good jack-o'-lantern. I just think it's so, like, such a simple but original idea. Yeah, I think it's really cool. Then we have this Halloween ghost treat bag by Aronima Goal on Ravelry. You can purchase it for $5 USD. So what's that in pounds? Like £4 something. And I just think it looks like quite an easy make. It looks like a lot of like double or single crochets, and yeah, I just think it's pretty. Next up is this mommy tote bag by Yarning Me Happy, and again, I just think it's really original. Like, it's just a basic tote bag, but then with the extra bits for the mummy, it's so cool. And again, I would never have even come up with the idea. I'd have just seen a striped tote bag and just, yeah, okay. I just love the originality of people and how they come up with these ideas. I think it's amazing. Then we have another paid for pattern, but this definitely has to be on my list for next year. It's the Ophelia round bag, but it's the Wednesday window. It's by 9 Inspired again, and it's, you know, the half colour and the half black and white. I just think it's so cool. I think it's so cool. And yeah, I definitely need to add that to my list for next year. I don't think anything new like that is getting finished this year now. Then we have this tote bag it's trick or treat bag pattern, crochet pattern by Cozy Northwoods. And this looks like another Tapestry one. So again, like I said, there's various things you could do with these Tapestry squares. You don't have to make them into this particular bag. But I do really like this bag, and I love the colour scheme with like the yellows and the orange and the cream. I just think it's really pretty. Then we have, you know what, I only found this one last night, and I was like, I need to add that for my video. It's Crochet Halloween candy bags, and there's like multiple ones and they're all free. So there's a YouTube video, and then you've got a pumpkin, a Frankenstein, Jack Skellington, and a witch. So, and yeah, like, I just feel like this is really cute. Like, you can make this for your kid, and then like all their friends as well, and they can all have like cute little matching trick-or-treat bags. Yeah, I just thought it was a good idea. This one, again, this is on my list for next year. I actually think this might be one of the first things that I'm going to try and make in the new year. If not started this year, I don't know. But you know what? My friend messaged me the other day, and she was like, I've read this thing where if you take unfinished crochet projects into the new year, then you're going to have bad luck. And I'm like, well, I'm going to have all the bad luck in the world then, aren't I? Because I have so many unfinished projects. Anyway, yeah, this one, I just keep thinking about it. And it's this Oogie Boogie backpack, and it just looks so cute. It's by Making Things Knotty. But I have this envision to maybe make it in the glow in the dark yarn, but then that only comes in like 50 grams, so that would cost a lot. So I probably won't end up making it in the glow in the dark yarn. but, or I might just do like the little stripes in the glow in the dark yarn and then get some bright green. But yeah, I have got to make this bag at some point. And that was our final bag. So next we're on to homeware. First of all, we got these pumpkin pots, which I just think are really cute. It's by Hooked On Patterns and it's free, and like in the picture you can see that they've just like used it to store sweets. Just something cute like that. I mean, I don't think I'd necessarily leave it out for trick-or-treaters in case they took it, but yeah, I just think it's a really nice like little decoration for Halloween around the home. Next up, by Made by Anita, we have this Halloween Dreams crochet blanket. It's £5.90, but it looks amazing. If I could even have the patience to do this, like, yeah, I wish. And anybody who has the patience to do something like this, you have my full admiration, because it's beautiful. It's absolutely stunning, but there's just no way, there's no way I could sit down and do something like that. We've got a couple of coasters. So this first one is the Spooky Spiral coaster by Pops de Milk. And obviously it's like a little Beetlejuice coaster, isn't it? With like the nice little green border. And it also teaches you how to do that like spiral thing, so that's a handy thing to know as well. This one I found on Ravelry again last night, and I was like, that's really cool. And it's Halloween Blood Splat Coaster by Candy Downs, and it is literally just what it says on the tin is just a coaster that looks like a blood splat. But I was like, that's really cool for Halloween. Then we have this doily. Oh, this is so, again, if I had the patience. Can't work with thin yarn. I don't know what is wrong with me. I just can't do it. This is by Celinda D. Matthews. It's a friendly ghost doily and it's beautiful. It's $3 on Ravelry, and I just, oh, it says here this pattern is free on the blog, so there's also a blog you can get it for free. Yeah, I just think it's absolutely stunning. If that was on a table or something, it's beautiful. Personally, I am not good with small yarn. Next, by Stringy Ding Ding, we have this witch stuck in my wreath, and I just thought this was fun. I thought this was really funny, and it would be cute for your front door, especially like when the Halloween trick-or-treaters come and stuff, just to let them know like, hey, we have sweets for you. Then we've got this cushion spooky crochet pillow by the Knotted Nest Crochet, and yeah, it's just what it says on the tin. It's just a cushion that says spooky with these two little ghosts in the middle. But again, you could take this, put it on a jumper, put it on a blanket. The possibilities are endless. Then by A Crocheted Simplicity, we have this Frankenstein's Monster Kitchen Towel, and I just thought this was cute. Like, I've seen a few of these. I think I've seen a ghost as well, and yeah, she's got a ghost there. Yeah, I just thought it was cute. I thought the way that it hangs as well, so it's like the little, as you fold it over, his head is there and his body's there. That's really clever. Then we have this free crochet spider pillow by Gathered. Now, I think this is a good Halloween pattern. However, I couldn't make it myself, because if I woke up and I saw that spider, or if I was just chilling on the settee, I found this spider next to me, I would freak out, even though I made it. I've just been sitting on my legs. I'm a bit lower down now because I've hurt my legs. I'm a grandma. Let's get cozy. Next we have this Ooze Cup Cozies. It's a free crochet pattern by Sarah Faith Crafts, and I just think this is like a good market one as well, because I feel like you could do these up like really quickly, and yeah, have different variations like they do in the photo. Finally, for homeware, we have this Trick or Treat pillow, free pattern by Tiny Couch Crochet. It looks like a little bobble stitch, but I just think this is really cool because you could make it like reversible, or you could make one of each and have Trick or Treat. Yeah, I just thought that one was really pretty. And then you could change the back as well. You can do like any colour. Next we're into the amigurumi. First of all, we have these skull pizza crochet patterns by Faney Toys, and I just thought these were different, you know. I don't really know what you do with them. Again, I think it'd be like a fun little market mate. Like you could put them in a pizza box and get people to buy individual slices and have like more of like an interactive visual thing on your market stall. Yeah, I just thought they were cool. We have these tiny no-sew boogeyman pattern by Dipped Ink Crochet. I need to give these a go. They are adorable, and like they've got the glow in the dark yarn as well, which I feel like this is more appropriate for the glow in the dark yarn because they're smaller and therefore you don't have to use a lot of the yarn. Craft Bunny Buns Spooky Batty Bat amigurumi pattern. These are so cute. They are so adorable, and I love the colours that they've used in their blog post with the pinks and the purples. Purple's my favourite, so you know I'm gonna love it, aren't I? We have another Oogie Boogie, but a bit of a bigger one, and this looks amazing. I love the detail on his face. It's called Grubby Bubby by Natalie Allen, and it's published in the Twisted Hatter. It's $5.50, but I just like the detail on his face is insane. And again, it's one of those where I don't think that I would have the patience, but it looks amazing. Next, we have one that I have done. I've made this one. It's the Jack-o'-lantern crochet pattern by Kits Knits Co. I made mine wrong. I did my little pumpkin face and I did it across the front of his face instead of the side, so now he's got a butt face, but it's fine. He still looks really cute, and I do really like this pattern. I'm currently making another one for my bestie because we wanted one each. So, and we've also nicknamed him Jeremy, and she's got a mod for the Jack-o'-lantern. So you can get a bundle of the two. She's just released the Jack-o'-lantern one. So you can get a bundle of the two, Jack and Jackie, or which works out like way cheaper, wow. And then you can get the individual patterns of the two, or you can buy the modification pattern. So I think I'm going to get the modification actually to make a Jackie at some point. Then we have a YouTube video by Canal Crochet, and it's this Jack Skellington amigurumi pattern, and it's literally just Jack Skellington sitting on a pumpkin. Then we have a funny one from Etsy by Peach Penguin Crochet, and it's a cheeky pumpkin head with booty and he's got a little butt just because I'm immature. And I've made the little turtle. Have you seen the trunk turtle? And he has a little butt. But yeah, I just thought this one was funny. Then we have a little bat from Kine Maker. Mixed colour bat crochet pattern. And I really like the one that they've made with like the multicoloured yarn on his wings. I think that's so pretty. It looks like stained glass. Midami Patterns PDF pattern bundle, Halloween cats amigurumi. You've got 3 little cats. One's a ghost, one's a pumpkin, and one's a witch. And I just think they're so cute. And sticking on the cat theme, we've got this little kitty pie pattern, and it's a little kitten and he's in a pumpkin pie. Carrying on with the cuteness, we've got this no-sew pumpkin cat and frog crochet pattern. This is by Mum Stitchetti, and it's just adorable. It's just a little cat and a frog wearing the pumpkins. Adorable. Then we've got this free pattern by Not Badami. It's a crochet dipping apple. I just thought this was different. Like, I don't think I've seen many like caramel apples, and I always associate caramel apples with this time of year, so I just thought I'd add that in because it's different. Then we have this Baphomet pattern by Cute Crochet by Lee, and I'm currently making this. I'm on his head. I'm making his head. I've got his body. I've got his 2 feet. I'm doing his head now. So I'm hoping to have this done by the end of October. We shall see. We shall see. And finally, on the amigurumi, these little turtles, and they're all inspired by like different horror. You've got a Freddy Krueger, you've got an eyeball, a candy cane. Yeah, I just thought these were pretty cool. And you've got like a nice little bundle of them again for like markets and stuff. Granny squares. So our first granny square is by the Yarn Crew, and it's this. Oh, I've done it again. I understand what I've done with this now. So, this one, you're going to have to scroll down the blog post to find it, because when you click on the link, there's no good photos to put it onto Pinterest of this square. So, that's why I've done it this way. So, yeah, it's on a site called the Yarn Crew. Just scroll down, you'll find it, because it's a really old website and the picture of it is really, really bad. Anyway, yeah, it's just this really cool pumpkin granny square. That's all, but I like the little 3D element of the pumpkin on there. Then we've got this crochet bat pattern by Thorsby Cottage, and I think this is adorable. I really do. Just this little bat on a granny square. And I also feel like potentially you could change the granny square up. You'd have to see how the pattern works. I've not attempted it myself, but yeah, I think that would make a really cool like a thing for a cardigan or something, or a bag. Then we have this Divine Debris Coffee O-Lantern Afghan square crochet pattern, and it's just this tapestry style, but it's a little pumpkin teacup. And I think that's really cute. And finally, on the granny squares, we have this crochet witch hat granny square by Handmade with Love. And as you can see in the picture, they use like different colours. I feel, again, you could put it into a cardigan, blanket, bag, whatever you want to do with your granny squares. And it's just something a little bit different rather than just like, here's a granny square. Now we're on to wearables. So we have this witch leg scarf by the Crafter Life, and I just thought it was a bit funny. And I feel like some of these that I've put in, you could wear them for like, if you don't necessarily want to dress up, but you're taking your kids trick-or-treating, or say like at your job or something, you can't really go in costume, but you want to have like something Halloweeny. That's what I was thinking along the lines with this one and the next one. Just something that you can wear, but it's not like, oh, I'm in a costume. Next one is by Crafty Kitty Crochet, and it's this candy corn witch hat, which I think is just really, really cool. And also, you could just take the pattern itself and use black, use purple, use green, whatever you wanted, and make just a witch hat. So it's a nice versatile pattern. These little pumpkin hats by Crochet 365 are adorable. They are adorable. And you can make it in your adult size, in your kid size. You can all have matching pumpkin hats, and it'd be really, really cute. This Slouchy Pumpkin Beret by Ellen Aria. Again, just a nice little something to wear to work, trick-or-treating, or even just wear your pumpkin beret, who cares? These socks are really cool. They're the Creepy Crawly Spider Sock free crochet pattern. I've not had a go at making any socks yet. But when I saw these, I was like, maybe I could give it a go. It's probably going to take me a really long time. Well, maybe I could give it a go. Like, I think they'd look really cool in like purple or something. Then we have this jumper on Etsy by Shop Crochet. It's like crochet, but it's got a U and an X in it. And it's this skeleton sweater. And I just thought this was really cool. When I saw it, you can make this in like a array of colours. It looks like something that would take a while, but it just looks really, really cool with that, like with the full rib cage down the front. Also had to throw something Beetlejuice in here. So, but I see a lot of people making this Showtime cardigan all the time. It's by Grace Face Creates. Yeah, Grace Face Creates. And yeah, I see it on Facebook groups all the time. So at some point, I might make it, I might not. Who knows? Who knows with my brain? Next we have this Woolly Mama Crochet Patchwork Crochet Halloween cardigan. It's a free pattern. It's just made up of loads of different granny squares that are Halloween themed. And I adore this because it's so ugly. Not in like a horrible way, like it's like a proper ugly, you know, you have like your ugly Christmas jumper. This is your ugly Halloween cardigan, and I think it's great. And then finally on the wearables, we have this Granny Square Skull Sweater pattern by Sara Rosado, and it's a free pattern, and yeah, it's just a bunch of skulls, granny squares, made into a cardigan. Again, you can make this in so many different colours. Really versatile pattern. And finally, we're on to the tapestries. So, first of all, we have this candy corn mosaic crochet pattern by Sixel Design. They've made theirs into like a nice oblong cushion. So I was going to put it in the homeware section, but then I was like, you could make this into like a blanket, you could make it into the cushion, you could do so many things with this that I think it wants going in the tapestry. Next one. It's amazing. It's honestly, if I made something like this, I would never shut up talking about it. I'd take it everywhere. I'd be wearing this blanket all over. It's the Halloweenies 15 Afghan squares for Halloween by ADO Crochet, and it's stunning. Like, it is stunning, and I love the one where it's like orange and purple and black. And I don't think, you know what, I think I would find this one easier because they're individual squares, so I could just make a square, come back to it, make another square. So we'll put a pin in that one. It's on Pinterest. God, we'll put a pin in that one. Maybe I'll make it, but I just think it looks amazing. Next up we have this Haunted Hilltop Horror House by Little Green Feather, and again, I just think this one's so pretty. And there was one that I saw, I think it might be in the reviews, or it might have been on Facebook actually, and they did it in this like rainbow yarn with the black, and it was stunning. I'm probably not going to be able to find it. I think it was on Facebook. Yeah, so where all the white is, they'd done that in rainbow yarn, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful. Then we have this Halloween pattern for Crocheted Blanket by Colour and Shape Design. I just thought this was more of like a little like traditional Halloween with your little black cat, your boo, your pumpkin. Yeah, I think I found this one last night as well. And you know, last night I only had like 30 pins on this, I think. And then I was like, oh my god, I need to film a video and I need more ideas. So yeah, anyway. Next up is this Dwight. I'm sorry, I love The Office. I had to throw it. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I've got to put that in the video. It's the Pumpkin Dwight wall hanging by Fat Wool, and it's just Dwight as a pumpkin head as a tapestry. And finally, our last tapestry pattern. We had to include it. It's by Blondie Knots. It's her Wicked Whiskers tapestry crochet pattern. It's this little vintage cat, and he looks so cool, and I really do need to have a go at this. Yeah, she's really talented with her tapestries, and I love it. I love the little vintage cat. We had 55 crochet Halloween patterns We've done it. We got through it. Yay! So let me know if you have a go at any of these, if you have already tried them, what your thoughts are on the patterns. Let me know as well what you're dressing up as for Halloween, because I'm nosy and I like to know these things. Anyway, God. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and hit the subscribe down below, because that really does mean everything to me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.